Konnichiwa, bitch.
Oh man, I forgot how to record. This year I have been totally neglecting this channel. But it's for reasons, you know, a multitude of reasons. Your boy graduated. Yes, round of applause for me. You know what I'm saying? I got a degree for just doing coloring books. It's crazy. Now that I'm done, you know, chasing my educational prowess, I think I might have a little more time to do these reactions. Who knows? But anyways, we're here with one of the most anticipated albums for me ever since I heard the announcement, received the call that this was releasing. Billy Woods and Kenny Segal with Maps, following up with the Hiding Places that dropped in like 2019. One of, you know, Billy Woods' best projects within his discography, and is definitely the one that opened the door for a lot more people to, you know, check out his music. Billy Woods is one of the most consistent rappers ever. I truly feel like Billy Woods is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Now understand this, but when I'm listening to this album, first reaction, I'm not gonna catch a lot of things. A lot of the stuff is gonna go over my head. I did Aethiopes last year. I did a regular review to Church as well. Aethiopes is his best project to me, personally. I'm just interested to see how he's going to follow up his crazy run last year. There's no time to waste, really. This is a 17-track album. It is mad long, especially for Billy Woods. Let's get right into it. First track we got is Kenwood Speakers. What on earth?
Oh, but I got time today.
Oh, you do?
Sound like Buju Banton. Fire trap. Exit where I'm standing.
Buju Banton is crazy.
Batsman alive have to remember God's a hater. Crocodile tears for 10 years.
Oh my god. What is this beat? Kenny? Kenny, what are you doing here?
I turned the music up incrementally and told mischievous lies. I whispered in the ear all
Real.
night.
Well, that was an interesting opener. That was like, that came in like so fast and quick. Huge pause. I don't even know what to think about that track. That beat was so interesting. I can't say that I expected any different from the Kenny production, but it was kind of like, you know, what type of timing Billy Woods has been on. It's kind of like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. So it's refreshing in that aspect. It's good. That track was very, very abrupt and so straight to the point, and Billy Woods painting, you know, very vivid pictures. Again, how complex his writing is. It's like, first reaction, like I said at the start, it's gonna go over my head. But I like the track. It was cool. Not like mind-blowingly crazy, but it was like, oh, yeah, we here. Alright, next track we got is Soft Landing. Let's get it.
It's 211 on the daiquiris. It ruins the whole day when my baby mother mad at me. Spliff could probably jump your car back.
Hold on. Oh my gosh.
One thing what sticks is how casually your service will be suspended for non-payment. Midnight ravers.
This is so interesting. That's crazy. What do you say? Oh, okay. This production is like, it's such a great contrast from what he did all last year. That track is like the actual opener, while that first track, Kenwood Speakers, is kind of like the epilogue to all this, because he was definitely talking about a lot of his, you know, experience. Them drums that Kenny dropped, and then the guitar loop, this is so much cleaner, this is so much more polished, not as grimy. It's like a good platform and foundation for Woods to just talk about, you know, his life. Let's see where we go next with this next track. Soundcheck featuring Quelle Chris. Let's get it. Now we're getting dirty. Hold on. I think I spoke a little too soon about this being clean. Oh.
Please be advised, I will not be a sound check, not on your life. Just cut the mic over your head in the spot. I'm tense. I'm smiling like I'm not. I'm surfing through the set.
They're saying fuck all this practice. We talking about practice? No practice, no pre-show rehearsal. We just going straight to it. I like how straightforward this track was. This is tight. Quelle Chris killed this. Alright, next track we got is Rapper Weed. Let's get it. Alright, what we got? Bro, Kenny's going crazy with these drum breaks, bro. Huh. The subtle piano This is like some chess music, you know what I'm saying? Playing in the background. Get yourself a cigar. Have a Billy Woods mosh pit. What? He's just playing with y'all now. He's just This is dope. This is tight. Alright, next track we got is Blue Smoke. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, now we get jazzy up in here. Keeping it unpredictable. I respect it. Oh my gosh. Bro, this is crazy. That's crazy. Bro, this is flat out slam poetry on y'all. This is crazy. I like this track a lot. Crazy. That sounded like an open mic. You know what I mean? Live jazz. The way Woods was flowing on that was just like, it was effortless. It was light for him. He was spitting on that, you know what I mean? And that was like so straight to the point. In a way, you could look at it as them being very, very mild and like underwritten in a way, but at the same time, they're saying so much for the amount of time each track. How abrupt each track is and how it jumps from topic to different topic. Like, it definitely feels like a map, kind of. It feels like directions to somewhere, you know what I mean? Kind of like leading to one like ultimate goal. At least that's what I'm getting so far. Like, we're 5 tracks in, I could be totally reaching, but so far like the production has been super, super dope. This is what I love about every Billy Woods project, is that the production might sound familiar, but it's definitely, in the grand scheme of things, not really the same. It's still aesthetically very, very different from everything. Like, his last project, Church, might sound similar or familiar to, you know, Hiding Places. Still, aesthetically, it's still its own thing, and I can literally say the same thing about this. Next track we got is Bad Dreams Are Only Bad Dreams. Oh, I'm Bad Dreams Are Only Dreams.
On a chafing dish, absent-minded, break time like bricks, thoughts of cinder blocks. Ain't no rise, it's free, half sleep, the halo, dead on my feet.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm just gonna go right into the next track because I feel like it is building up to something. The track we got is Babylon by Bus, featuring Shrapnel. Okay, we got some Backwoods. We got some Backwoods artists on this. Alright, okay, let's get it. Oh, them drums are... What? Why so vivid? Like, that's very detailed, Billy. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. That's tough. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is... Better Call Saul. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, what is this progression? You hear this? Oh my gosh. That track is the best track on the album. So far. That last track just literally punched you in the gut. Shrapnel absolutely murdered that, by the way. But once we got to that last quarter, oh my gosh, the progressions. It went from some hard-ass boom bap to some, like, grand cinematic, goddamn, like, Babylon is Fallen. Like, that's what exactly is going on. Alright, let's keep it going. Year Zero featuring Danny Brown. I called it. Literally, I said on Church in my review that, listen, that Fat Ray feature is going to open up the door for a Danny Brown feature. I'm just so good at predicting. Like, give me my flowers, 100%. Like, I know this. Come on now. Oh my gosh, this is just... No. Stop. Quit looking for solutions. Can't fake stupid. Nah, I can't do this right now. It's too early. Oh my gosh. Poison everything we touch is nuts. Are y'all hearing this? What the... Oh, no. I'm not ready. Stop. Oh. This is dirty. Okay.
Who you thought it really was?
He's still going.
You know his ass wasn't. Tell him drive through like 20-piece nuggets. Broke like the ice cream machine. You niggas rubbish.
Oh my gosh. Bro, this is everything I wanted it to be.
On an iPhone, if I lose weight, I get caught in a drug zone.
To drive through like a 20 nugget. Broken like the ice cream machine. Oh my gosh. Only Danny Brown can get away with those bars and have it be hard as bricks, and it works every single time. He rapped for so long on that. That is everything that I wanted a Woods and Danny Brown to collab to be. The Kenny beat was grimy and hard as bricks. Yeah, that was disgusting, but in the best way possible. Anyways, next track we got is Hangman. Let's get it.
Teeth without the colors, sharp teeth, new lovers suck me deep, heartbeat my chill. I wrote the verse like Hangman. No need to ask who said you, was always just a question of when. Ill wind in the trees.
Whoa.
That bird in the
What is that fart in the beat? I like it.
Place like old cartoons. I'm old, I go in the booth like cocoon.
Bro, who is coming up with bars like this? Who is doing this? Oh my gosh. Squinting and over measuring. Oh my gosh. Crazy. I got nothing to say. Bro, I just like how at the start I'm like, wow, this is so polished and feels so wholesome and bright, and now we're getting eerie as shit ever since that. Ever since the second track. Oh, it's just getting eerie and darker every single track. Next track we got is Baby Steps featuring Lucid and Benjamin Booker.
Picture me sitting with the pen in a cloud of smoke. Front row at your live set just to determine if it's a hoax. I was like, oh. Vulgar large areolas bite like I'm teething.
That teething line into Baby Steps is nuts. Okay, it's starting to connect. Okay, we're getting mad vivid with this. Alright, next track we got is The Layover. Let's get it. Ooh, pretty piano. Okay.
The block spin, the car doesn't move. Black death, rubberneck and pale faces, handkerchief soaked in perfume. Posthumous
wow.
Going back the other way. In all candor, I got 1 foot in your grave. Light work by lantern.
This is tight. I like how low-key this track is. Brings a lot of contrast within the sequencing. I really like this track. This is tight. Next track we got is Facetime featuring Samuel T. Herring. Let's get it. Man, this whole album is a journey. That's for damn sure. Especially sonically.
Couples therapy on Zoom. It's a train wreck. My evil eye ward off hex though.
Ooh. This is fire. That track was awesome. I can't think of a track that's in his whole discography that sounds like that. Especially his writing. The storytelling was so vivid on that track. And then the hook from Samuel, even though there was so much life within the beat and with, you know, what Woods was saying, like the hook really tied things up like very cohesively as well. That is definitely going to be an essential Billy Woods track in the long run. Very, very accessible track compared to everything else that's been on this album. I understand why that was the lead single. That was fire. That was definitely fire. Next track we got is Agriculture. Let's get it.
So the kettle boiled before it whistle, the sky bleed purple. I'm at peace, but it's still that same dread. It's a funny feel fed. It's hard to live when before you was dead. Still things we never saw, but I don't want to see more.
Wow. Track we got is Houdini. Let's get it.
Day off, big vibes. Big ideas, still have to kick. This one tastes like fresh papaya. If the spot got a grill, you know I'm working the. I was high all day. I escaped.
That was a solid track. Them last two tracks were kind of like, feel like just because we're their place, they didn't really have, at least for first listen, for me at least, they didn't have that much of an impact. Maybe if I listen to this album more, they will. just coming off a crazy 6-track run. Like, them 2 tracks were pretty light in comparison. Next track we got is Waiting Around, featuring Aesop Rock. Oh, Aesop Rock, that is a name that I have not heard in a brick.
Not a piece of me is drawn to the theater. I was drawing and painting, recording songs in my bedroom, stuff I could never. Better yet, what's a student who ain't rough around the edges, using music to confront the gunk that's coming up? I'm a doctor, not another brick in the wall. Yeah.
Hey, this kind of fly. Who's on the vocals? Man, this beat's crazy too. Huh. Wow. Hey man, 2 legends coming together, man. Aesop Rock is underground legend, you know what I'm saying? Like Labor Days, you know, Impossible Kid. You got a few other albums that I enjoy. Super fire. Anyways, next track we got is NYC Tap Water. Yeah. Nasty ass water. Ooh.
To match my cats and strays, but the rats too big to catch. Lap the B48, no foot race.
Cats and strays.
Survivor's guilt with the side of buyer's remorse. I'm home, but my mind.
Wow. This is actually like, this wraps up everything.
New buildings just appear.
Wow.
Don Cheadle, cookies and runs everywhere, but what I want to live for.
He's finally home. This is. Things are starting to connect. Okay. Wow, that track literally wraps up everything perfectly. Like, I feel like that should have been the final track, but we got one more track to go. Reflective. It's talking about his, you know, what's been going on in his hometown, like, since he's been back. This is kind of like a map or like a tour of all of his experiences in the rap game and all of that. And he's, you know, away from, you know, the people he loves, especially on FaceTime, being outside, you know, Playboy Cardi tour and all that. Now he's finally back in NYC, and he literally just gave a vivid picture of like everything that's been going on. And it makes even more sense on why a lot of these tracks are pretty short and abrupt, because it's just like, okay, this is his thought and in this, you know, aspect, or what he saw during this time. I actually like that a lot. That's fire. Let's get to the last track, As the Crow Flies, featuring Elucid. Let's get it.
I'll be waiting at the gate, under influence, 10K and rising. In the valley of the sun, I'm always be all I see. The Wi-Fi's weak, smoke detector beeps in between the...
Feels like the ending credits too.
I'm high on the jungle gym, running faster. Sometimes put...
Wow. Hey man, there you have it. Maps by Billy Woods and Kenny Segal. That was fire. That was dope. I really like this project. First off, let's just get this out of the way. Kenny Segal killed it on the production. I think he gave Billy Woods a perfect contrast of that much more cleaner, wholesome sound, while giving him a much more grittier sound in the middle. Even both those sounds, both those foundations don't, you know, compromise what Billy Woods is going for, and definitely complement him very well. To me, whatever Billy Woods does is not surprising, because I know how great he is. But this album in particular, you're definitely getting more of a look at him, his personal experience. There's a lot of reflection within this album, and it's kind of like going on a tour, you know, following, you know, the map that he's been on for his career. I feel like growing up, you know, definitely some situations while touring and all of that. His pen is so complex. My idea of this project, like what I just stated, is pretty loose. I still need to dive deeper into this, you know, onion that is Billy Woods, because there's always going to be more layers to it. There's going to be things and references that I didn't catch before. Billy Woods continues to drop amazing projects and continues to just show why he's one of the greatest rappers ever. Him and Kenny definitely came together to make a good follow-up to Hiding Places. Features were placed perfectly on this album, I feel like. Great picks for features. I don't really got much to say. There are some areas on this album where I thought the pacing was a little meh, and it's like some areas were like, okay, this is pretty run-of-the-mill Billy Woods tracks, but I understand that conceptually, with my reaching ass, it kind of is just like a little phase, a fever dream of his, you know, life. And that's what I kind of get from this album. Really enjoyed this project. Favorite tracks on here, definitely Babylon by Bus. Year Zero, NYC Tap Water, Waiting Around was fire. Blue Smoke was crazy. Soft Landing, the opener was tight. The Quelle Chris feature on Soundcheck, that was dope. I feel like this was definitely much more straightforward than a lot of his projects in some ways, but I'm saying this now and I'm probably going to find like 20,000 other things after listening to it more. Easily one of the best albums to drop this year, 100%. This year's been slow as hell. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe for more, bell icon for notifications, all that jazz. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Love.